All right, so the Japanese government also took advantage of people being hungry. So, what they would do is they would give people food if the government could do experiments on them. Examples would be like putting them in cold water to see how long they'd last, and also feeding them red bean buns, which you can see a picture up here. It's like a sweet of some sort that had typhoid fever injected into them. And this was in order to create a vaccine, apparently, um, for typhoid fever. Yeah. All right. So during World War II as well, the Allied forces dropped over 160,000 tons of bombs on Japanese cities. So that meant houses were destroyed, families had to leave, they had to flee to the countryside. So villagers were forced by the Japanese government to take in refugees, and the villagers would often treat these refugees very poorly. They made them sleep in sheds outside in the dirt. For food, they would just give them like vegetable peelings. It was quite the awful situation. So, question number 4, write this in your study guide. Give me 3 details about how hunger was a struggle to the Japanese civilians during World War II. All right, so as you know, next up, we're going to watch In This Corner of the World. So, why this movie? So, right, our unit's about warfare, but this is an other side of warfare, right? It shows warfare not on the combat front, but on the home front. And yes, Japanese military and government did terrible things and war crimes and humanity crimes during World War II. But I think this movie is really important because it also gives light to the struggles of Japanese civilians at home. So this was released in 2016 in the United States. It was released in 2017. It takes place in Hiroshima and Kure. Kure is just the shipbuilding port next to Hiroshima. So one of the big reasons, I forgot to mention this, why Hiroshima was targeted for the atomic bomb is because it was like the largest Japanese shipbuilding port. And this movie is not based on a single story, but it is used creating multiple accounts of Hiroshima civilians' experiences. So as you watch the Ed Puzzle movies, which are broken up into 30-minute chunks, there will be something that pop up called like big questions. You saw them too in the American Sniper movie. So you're going to write your answer to the big questions in your study guide that I asked you, and typically they're towards the end of the movie. After you're done watching In This Corner of the World, which would be lessons 26 through 29, you're going to do the Unit 3 Summative podcast. That is in the Week 9 folder where the directions are and also where you're going to submit it. On there, they're like on the directions, like Google Doc that I share with you. There is a link of a video of me giving you the directions too, if that you would like that. I give a little bit more detail, especially towards the end, about what I'm looking for. So highly recommend watching that video. And let me know too if you have any questions about it. Like seriously, let me know. I answer my emails pretty fast. So next up, you're going to watch In This Corner of the World, lessons 26 through 29. Let me know if you have any questions. After you're done with that, you're going to do the Unit 3 Summative podcast. The Unit 3 Summative podcast will be due on May 21st at midnight. Okay? And don't forget also to turn in your Unit 3 Study Guide Part 2 when you're done with it as well. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for sticking with me through this entire video. Bye.